Have you ever noticed the stark contrast in how the media reacts when Meghan Markle and Kate Middleton do the same thing? Take, for instance, the time when both these ladies graced the covers of Vogue. When Meghan Markle, the Duchess of Sussex, appeared on the cover, she was dragged through the mud. Critics were quick to shout that royals don't do magazines, celebrities do. Prominent among them was Dan Wootton, who was practically foaming at the mouth, insisting royals don't do magazines. Fast forward a bit and suddenly Kate Middleton, the Duchess of Cambridge, is on the cover of Vogue. And what do we hear? Praises, compliments. It's a beautiful moment for the monarchy. So what changed? Well, apparently nothing, except the woman on the cover. When Meghan did it, she was breaking royal protocol, attention-seeking, and Hollywoodizing the monarchy. But when Kate does the same, it's modern, refreshing, the royal family evolving. It's funny, isn't it? Now, where is Wootton and his outcry? Where is that same energy for Kate? Or was the outrage never really about the magazine at all? It seems this isn't about royal tradition. It's about who they want to uphold those traditions and who they think doesn't belong. Let's be honest, if Meghan had done exactly what Kate is doing now, the headlines would be brutal. But because Kate fits the image they want, suddenly it's totally fine. The hypocrisy is loud. So let's call this what it is. Not royal protocol, not some sacred tradition being broken, just another case of double standards in action. And honestly, we see right through it. Clearly the reaction was not about the act itself, but who was doing it. This is a classic example of double standards. The media plays a significant role in perpetuating this controversy. Let's dive into that. In the theatre of public opinion, the media is the director, the scriptwriter, and the critic, all rolled into one. It sets the stage, chooses the characters, and determines the plot. And in the saga of Meghan Markle and Kate Middleton, the media has been a master puppeteer, pulling the strings and controlling the narrative. When Meghan graced the cover of Vogue, her critics in the media pounced like hungry lions. They painted her as a rebel, a rule breaker, someone who was trying to Hollywoodize the monarchy. The media's spotlight was harsh and unforgiving, casting Meghan in a light that was far from flattering. Fast forward to Kate Middleton's Vogue appearance. The same media that had been so quick to condemn Meghan suddenly found itself gushing over Kate. The narrative had shifted. Kate was hailed as modern, refreshing, and someone who was helping the royal family to evolve. This stark contrast in media portrayal is not a mere coincidence. It's a calculated move, a deliberate attempt to stir the pot of controversy and keep the public engaged. The media thrives on drama, on conflict, on scandal, and what better way to fuel the fire than to pit two women against each other? The media's role in this saga is not just about reporting the news. It's about creating it. It's about shaping public opinion, about deciding who's the hero and who's the villain. And in this case, it's clear that the media has chosen its favourite. The media's treatment of Meghan and Kate is a textbook example of double standards. It's a demonstration of how the media can twist the facts, spin the narrative, and manipulate public opinion to suit its own agenda. It's a reminder that the media is not always an impartial observer. Sometimes it's an active participant. The media's role in this controversy is undeniable and needs to be addressed. The hypocrisy in the media's treatment of Meghan and Kate is not just evident, it is loud. Let's take a closer look at some of the instances that throw this into sharp relief. Remember when Meghan Markle was torn to shreds for daring to grace the pages of Vogue? How the media pundits, with Dan Wootton at the helm, ranted that royals don't do magazines, celebrities do. Now fast forward to Kate Middleton doing the exact same thing, and suddenly the narrative shifts. Now it's a beautiful moment for the monarchy. What changed? Nothing at all, except the woman on the cover. When Meghan did it, the media cried foul, accusing her of breaking royal protocol, attention-seeking, and Hollywoodizing the monarchy. But when Kate does it, suddenly it's modern, refreshing, even the royal family evolving. It's funny how that works, isn't it? Dan Wootton was practically foaming at the mouth, insisting royals don't do magazines. But now, with Kate on the cover, there's an eerie silence. Where's that same energy for Kate? Or was the outrage never really about the magazine at all? And let's be brutally honest, if Meghan had done exactly what Kate is doing now, the headlines would be brutal. But because Kate fits the image they want, suddenly it's totally fine. The hypocrisy is deafening. This isn't about royal tradition. It's about who they want to uphold those traditions, and who they think doesn't belong. Let's call this what it is, not royal protocol, not some sacred tradition being broken, just another case of double standards in action. And honestly, we see right through it. The double standards in the media's treatment of Meghan and Kate are not just unfair, they are damaging. And it's about time we address this hypocrisy for what it is, loud, clear, and impossible to ignore. It's time we call out these double standards for what they are. Remember the uproar when Meghan Markle graced the cover of Vogue? She was accused of breaking royal protocol, seeking attention, and Hollywoodizing the monarchy. Fast forward to Kate Middleton doing the same, and the narrative drastically shifts. Suddenly, it's a beautiful moment for the monarchy, a modern and refreshing evolution. The hypocrisy is glaring, loud and clear. The same critics who were foaming at the mouth over Meghan's Vogue appearance are now strangely silent over Kate's. So what changed? The woman on the cover, that's what. These glaring inconsistencies are not about upholding royal traditions. They are about who is deemed worthy enough to uphold them and who isn't. When Meghan did it, it was breaking royal protocol. But when Kate does the same, it's modern, refreshing, the royal family evolving. Let's be honest here. If Meghan had done exactly what Kate is doing now, the headlines would be brutal. But because Kate fits the image they want to uphold, suddenly it's totally fine. The hypocrisy is not just loud, it's deafening. Now that we've laid bare these double standards, what can we do about it? It's time for us to take action. For too long, we've allowed the media to paint narratives that favour one over another based on their biases. But change begins with us. We have the power to call out these double standards when we see them. Yes, it might seem like a daunting task, but remember, every voice counts. We need to remember the importance of holding the media accountable for their actions. It's not merely about consuming information, but also about questioning it. When we see a story that seems unfair or lopsided, let's not just scroll past it, let's question it. Let's share it with our circles and discuss it. Let's make it known that we are aware of the hypocrisy, and we won't stand for it. Moreover, we need to encourage conversations around these issues, conversations that lead to awareness, that lead to change. We need to ensure that our discussions are not just confined to our drawing rooms, but reach the ears of those who need to hear them. The media, the celebrities, the influencers, they all need to know that we see through the hypocrisy and we demand fairness. Let's also remember to support those who are unfairly targeted. Let's show them that we're on their side, that we see the truth. A simple message of support, a tweet, a comment, can go a long way in letting them know that they're not alone. And finally, let's not forget to educate ourselves and those around us. The more we know, the better equipped we are to spot these double standards and call them out. Let's read, let's research, let's stay informed. Remember, your voice matters. Use it to call out these double standards, and together we can make a difference. Don't forget to subscribe and leave your thoughts in the comments below.